I want to thank my teachers. Through time and space, of what an opportunity, and these people are just fantastic. They introduced me to the real nature of mind. They showed me that somebody can actually know that. They had it. They transmitted it. I know it. It's just such a blessing. And the empowerments of actual, they're just in that tradition, and they're like practices, but they have a special deal once you get the real empowerment. I want to just thank them. I want to thank Lama Dawa. I want to thank Soygo Rinpoche. I want to thank Lama Tarchin. I want to thank Namkhai Norbu, the great Dalai Lama with a 2-day Dzogchen teachings in California. I want to thank the tenacious Soygo Rinpoche for putting up with us, Westerners, we're still spoiled brat Westerners, and just hanging on and kept pushing ahead and just kind of beating us in shape. I want to thank Lama just across who have run across. Some are unknown. There's just some great direct experience that I got. And because it's direct experience, you don't say, well, maybe it's a matter of faith. Maybe I just got to believe. No, you don't. From getting that kind of information, you get direct experience. And then you know. You go, oh, I know it. I'm not guessing about it. I don't have to believe it, hope for it, trust. What are some other ones like that? That kind of attitude, though, not, that's, well, just believe. Just have faith. No, that's a cop-out. That's people who don't know. And there's people who know. And you want to know. You don't want to just hold on to hope. Maybe it's out there. You don't want to just go on faith. Well, I don't know anything, but I just have faith. You don't want that in a lifetime. You want to know. Direct experience within yourself. And then you go, well, damn, I knew that all along. I knew that. I am that. You get it. There's not a question. It removes all doubt. So much of things are like, well, they got a doubt. Well, it sounds okay, but well, once you get some direct experience, it removes all doubt. It's there. It's then just up to you and your effort and your attention and your remembering that keeps that direct experience in play. It's not something you can just flip a switch and it's 100% on. I'm telling you, that's not how it's going to be. So don't hope for that. All right, it's just such a rare as stars and daylight kind of thing. It's rare that anybody sits down and hears the teachings as an ordinary person, sits down as an ordinary person and hears the teachings, and after the teaching rises up fully enlightened, and that's it. Don't get your big ass hopes up at all. Ain't gonna be how it is. Everybody has this big kind of... That's the other thing about the toga and sandals kind of attitude. Somehow they think you're just going to get this, oh, it's just going to happen instantaneously, and then it's all going to be, done. Well, no. That's the delusion of that toga and sandals line of not really knowing, not really instructing, not having a background, not being a lineage. So you gotta look more for it. If you want. I mean, some people are quite happy to just have faith, hope. Well, I just hope it's going to work out. Well, it sounds good. I just have hope. I just faith. Well, you don't have to do that. if you don't want to. You can get direct experience, and then you know. Then you see it for yourself. And you see it for yourself, and the only thing I'll tell you is that, well, you'll see. You had it all along. You just walked right past it. You just thought yourself right past it. You just kept chattering in your mind about all this quibbling, dibbling stuff, social expectations, and, all that kind of biases type of thing. And so you never paid attention to it. It's too easy. It's too direct. It is the basic thing that is your awareness of being alive. And you'll say, you had it. You'll recognize it. You'll go, what? Wow. Now it can be pretty profound, depending on your ability there. You. Well, how much you are ready to just crack open and take a look. How expansive are you ready to just open up? That's up to you. But don't worry. The direct experience of it is, you'll say it yourself. It is direct experience. And that's what you want. And it's there. It's available. It's going to happen. And that's why I think when I was out there thinking about, it's worth it to say thanks. To give thanks for those who helped. Who, in spite of all the, dumbass things they clung to and hoped for, and fantasies and delusions and social pressures and social bias, and oh man, you're just weighted down with all this crap. But somehow in there, you still had an interest for finding out. You still wanted to know, what's the purpose of being alive? What am I doing? What should I be doing? And you made the effort. You met the teacher. You responded. You took some time. You went back. You talked again. You got more teachings. You got more information. You did it again and again. And it makes sense. And it directed you. And you started to do it yourself and say, well, yeah, okay. Well, let me do it. And then somewhere in there, thank the gods if you're lucky enough, you get the direct transmission, fitting your capacity at that time. Don't worry about it. Some more, some less, don't worry about it. It's the same. It's just you getting more familiar. Repeating. It's not something that's just, well, it's one time and click, flip the switch, and it's over. Ain't gonna happen. You can do it one time. You can remember it. You remember there's the old story here in an old Togen Sandals tradition, Hinduism. And in Hinduism, there's the story of Arjuna. And he got the transmission of information. He got the news. He got it. Just before the big battle where he's going to kill, fight with his own family members. How wacko is that? But he got the whole complete awareness. Instruction. But because it turned out that Krishna, this kind of god in the Hindu thing, awareness guy, transmitted it to him. And he got it. But the other part of the story is that after the battle, after all this stuff, afterwards, Arjuna forgot. Arjuna didn't pay attention, didn't repeat, didn't practice. So he forgot. He forgot the experience. It's not like flipping on a switch. You can forget it. You can get it one time. Whoa, great. But you got to go back. You got to do it again. Because all you're built up. You got built up within you. All this stuff distracting you, pulling you away, getting you back to thinking your prejudices, your biases, your social indoctrinations, all that stuff. You know, that's pretty strong. It's tremendously strong. And you can be taken away like Arjuna. And just forgot. He died without remembering in the direct experience. So, at some point, if you are lucky and fortunate, you can thank every day whoever got you to the teaching, whoever instructed you, whoever got the okay to go, all right, come on in, and type of thing. You know, and you got the direct experience. You should. I'm thinking, this is pretty big here. It's worthy to say, thank you. Thank you. And that's what I felt like. Thanks to the teachers that I have met who so fortunate at the right time, the right place, the right teacher, the right teaching, and the right student. All the correct bits were in a row, and it happened. The correct teacher, the correct teaching, the correct time, the correct place, the correct student. You.